蓝方选手努力库瓦提巴哈托里 JCK 战决胜战绩4战全胜，胜场终结率高达75%。他对手来自于喜马拉雅雪域高原的赏金猎人Zewang。JCK 战决胜官方排名第9，目前的 JCK 战绩7战5胜。那么今天晚上2位选手谁能够成功晋级到羽量级的半决赛？下面比赛即将开始。
我想感谢 JCK 给我这次机会，我会抓住这个机会的。
这个小伙子，我对他印象特别深。看到啊，就是他的身材，到时候可以看一下，就是非常适合来这边选手。
Just 22 years of age and is undefeated. Nulikuwati, he smells blood. He's looking for the finish. He doesn't block or run away. His response is to give back the bundles.
目标就是冠军，还有100万场竞赛。
Things are looking very bright for Mr. Nulikuwati. This guy is a huge crowd favorite. So cool, so confident. One of the biggest rising stars in Chinese MMA today.
太安静了，拜托，太安静了。
And he's so entertaining. Not just is he confident, he's just entertaining.
懂我意思吗？这次我让火苗燃一下。
This Emperor fighter is always putting on a show. Beautiful work from Zewang.
我知道他的很辛苦，但是我会让大家看到我的努力。
我希望他不要让我失望，真的不要让我失望。我等了1年了。
Guys, here we go. This is the fight. This is the one. Huge matchup. I've been looking forward to this one for so long, ever since it got announced. When we heard Zewang was fighting again, I was like, I hope I get to call this card.
All right, so
Here
let me tell you some facts for the fans overseas. What we have in China is called an app called Douyin. It's the TikTok version for China. It's the biggest app for social media. JCK was ranked #1 over all the politics, over all the big sports, over everything in the whole country. This fight was tracked #1 views about what's going to happen with this fight. It's an absolute insane hype going on with this fight.
Does he train at San Diego, don't know? It looks like he does because he's coming out with
That's
San Diego.
right. Maybe he made the move to
Man, they got a crazy team out there right now. Bro, Chengdu is becoming like the hub of MMA in China. Let's go.
Because before he was with Tai Laka.
Yeah. But guys, let's talk about Nulikuwati here for a second. He is a brutal punisher is how I would describe him. He just comes forward. He doesn't even care. Bro,
look at the blood on Pito
Liao is still stained with blood.
Not his.
Coming out here to corner his man, but like Nulikuwati just marches forward. He doesn't even care if he gets hit. I saw him in his fight with Lile. Get hit with a head kick that would put 90% of people out, and he just ate it like a zombie and kept marching forward. And he keeps moving forward until he hits you with something, and he's got brutal power.
Yeah, very, very powerful. He does have wrestling, does have grappling, but on the feet, it's his granite chin and his iron will with his heavy hands that has given him this just a meteoric entry into JCK. He's 4-0 here in JCK.
And 4 finishes.
And all his pro fights have been under the JCK banner. You know, we're talking about where he trained. He started with Tai Laka, who's a former star here at JCK. Moved on now to other international, probably the biggest show in the world. But now he's moving to Chenjie. What a smart move.
He's a big guy for featherweight. He's 183 centimeters. I think that's like 6'1".
Same as me, yeah. He's a big boy.
Yeah, and he's a young guy, only 22 years old, and he's got a ton of hype behind him. And here he gets a huge matchup because his opponent, Zewang, is probably the most popular fighter in JCK.
I think he's got a very big chance as long as he doesn't allow Zewang to get in his head.
Here we go, guys. I've been waiting to see Zewang around. He's been so elusive and mysterious.
Yeah, he's been, he's a really big influence. He's got a huge following online. He has his own music. There he is walking out, and he is back! A fan favorite, Supernova! Zewang. There we see his brother behind him. Gojo Jiangsu, a lot of the Embo guys. We haven't seen him in such a long time, and it's after his loss against, for the million RMB, against Naratai almost a year, more than a year ago actually.
Yeah, his last fight was a year ago.
But before that, he exploded onto the JCK scene with a 6-fight winning streak. And
including some highlight reel stuff.
I mean, of course, man. And he makes people just, he like snake charms them and just lulls them into this false sense. Watch his turn of pace. He does nothing, and then all of a sudden, lightning quick kicks to the head, flying knees, jumping triangles, spinning elbows. You just don't know what he's going to do.
There was this like sequence that he hit against Hupalan in that Guizhou card. I was calling it with Vaughn. He hit like a flying knee, dropped him, hit this like huge judo throw, and in a scramble hit a flying triangle. Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It was poetic, man.
And don't be fooled. Yes, he's very rangy, and he doesn't look like because he doesn't cut that much for 66, but he has power in his hand. Remember Apicula's face, how he cut him up. He broke his nose. Apicula still has a huge scar.
I was going to say.
He looks like he was, you know, what's it, Tynestor from Game of Thrones, axe to the face kind of scar.
Yeah, he like changed Apicula's face forever with that elbow.
And I asked his coach, he says, man, he's a very, very good camp. Very, very good. A lot of the media guys here behind us are big fans of him. A lot of the people are wearing his t-shirts, and they're all out here to support Supernova.
But you know what? You know what though? This is like a very dangerous matchup because not a lot of people know Nulikuwati. So like,
Kuwati's good, bro.
Well, I know he's very good, but I'm just saying in terms of public perception, like he doesn't have that big of a name yet, right?
Yeah,
so it's a very dangerous fight for him.
I originally thought when this fight got announced, I'm like, man, this is not good for Zewang. He's fighting, it's too much mature. But then I thought about it again. He beat Zhao Guo'an. He beat
Apicula.
He beat Hubalan. Like, and he made them look bad. And if you think about it, Apicula Kuwati, that's a really good matchup. Hubalan, that's a good matchup. You wouldn't think Kuwati would just walk through any of those names. And then you need to go and think back exactly what Zewang did to them. He embarrassed them. He's just that good. So the question is he going, the biggest problem with Zewang is sometimes he's in Chinese they say, Manru, he's a slow starter and he's been caught sleeping if he starts slow. If he's awake, look at his confidence and how cool he is. The coolest cat in town, Zewang.
He just like walks in like he owns the place. And I mean, honestly, all the promo for this, all the videos posted on social media, all of his content had the most traction. Like videos with him had like 60,000 likes, 70,000 likes.
Bro, he was the hottest thing in the whole China.
Check this out. Yo, they're gonna throw down like right now.
Look at this, he shoulder bumped it, but Kuwati is ready to throw down. Zewang always getting in the opponent's head. We have to see Thomas Fan
just shoved Zewang.
And look at Zewang. Man,
they better get ready for security to pile in here. If there's like a finish or something dramatic happens.
Let's have a look. Age, they are tit for tat. Height, Zewang has a small advantage. And Zewang with a 7-centimeter reach advantage.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 羽量级赏金赛1/4决赛的焦点之战。两位选手身高183公分，臂展184厘米，体重66.40公斤，年龄22岁，来自于成杰格斗俱乐部 MMA 综合格斗战绩4战全胜 ，JCK 战决胜战绩4战全胜。他就是来自于中国的蓝方选手努力库瓦提巴多利。本场比赛，红方选手身高185公分，臂展193厘米，体重66.50公斤，来自于著名的恩波格斗俱乐部 MMA 综合格斗战绩11战9胜2负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩7战5胜2负。他就是来自于喜马拉雅雪域高原的赏金猎人 China Supernova The One The Only 本场比赛场上裁判 Thomas Fan。
Oh, this is going to be sick.
I'm so fired up. The crowd is already chanting and cheering.
So much bad blood between these guys.
Is this going to go the distance?
No way. No way.
You ready? You ready?
Zewang on his knees, as always.
Nulikuwati, bahatuoli is in the blue, Zewang is in the red, and it's a crazy start.
Kuwati already catches him with a lead hook. Zewang going for a kick.
Both guys are
Look at how calm Zewang is, as always.
Tall
Oh, looks for
and
a
rangy.
big. Catches him. Oh, and he has got the takedown already.
Zewang catches a kick and lands on top.
Kuwati willing to chase and engage when Zewang did his unorthodox pass. Oh, he's passing that hand behind the back. That's going to open. Yes, now he can throw the right hand. He's going to also turn. He can turn his hips and pressure pass. He's got the wrist control behind the back of Kuwati to the left hand. You see, so he can turn his hips to his right and just walk up and just pressure those legs open, which I think he's going to do. And then he end up in a very strong side control position. I think on the ground, Zewang does have the advantage, in my opinion. He's very tricky on the ground.
He does crazy stuff on the feet and on the ground. Flying submissions, flying knees, spinning attacks. That fight he had with Abing Sherlock, he hit him with everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah. And like we said, he just almost snake charms people. But look at this. This is the pass I was talking about. He's going to start pressuring pass here. Very hard for Kuwati because that hand is trapped, you see.
So Zewang is able to establish himself a little bit on top here. Kuwati is
looking for that octopus guard recovery. Now half guard.
expending a lot of energy here.
It's already past the guard. Zewang past the guard already.
But Kuwati's doing a good job getting on his side. He needs to try to dig that right underhook in.
Look at Zewang, knee to the face, framing up on Kuwati's face.
Absolutely no love lost between these two. So
Zewang is so good at just getting in his opponent's head.
I wonder how much pressure Kuwati has felt in the lead up to this fight, going up against like a superstar. All of a sudden, so many eyes are on this fight. He's probably never experienced that before.
But I mean, I think he's loving because he's the underdog, right? He wants to. I think in his mind, he's like, well, I'll take that. Thanks for the opportunity. It's a huge opportunity.
I think if there were odds somehow on this anaconda choke here, I can't really tell how
Yeah,
close
it looks
this
like
is.
he's already starting to wrap it up. Kuwati doing the right thing, making his arm. Oh, this is not good.
Oh, he's got the anaconda
This
choke.
is deep.
It actually looks like a threat.
This is very deep.
And you know what? The cage is not really doing Kuwati any favors here because
Look, he's wrapped up the arms as well.
his hips have nowhere to go. It's hard to tell how tight this is. If Zewang is able to lace up
rocking
these
the-
legs,
Oh, this is
I think this is going to
bad.
be it. I think
This
this is
is
going to be
bad.
it. I think Kuwati might go out here. I think
Kuwati's
Kuwati
still
might go out
awake.
here.
But all Zewang needs to do is just slowly keep squeezing. Look how flexible he is.
His neck is getting cranked there. I thought for a second he might have tapped. Like right there. He's trying to push the hips back and stay alive. This is a very dangerous
This is
position.
so much pressure. Look
He's
at
getting
Kuwati, the
choked hard
grimace.
here.
Look at the grimace, the neck. So much pressure there.
Oh, man. He stays alive somehow. How much longer can he endure this submission?
Zewang taking his time, allowing his arms to
It
just
looks like
squeeze
he might
tighter.
survive. If he survives this is going to be incredible. That was
But
a really
Zewang's
deep.
grip is still on.
It looks like he's going to survive. He pushes the elbow, and he
Zewang-
survives.
Zewang lets it go.
Unbelievable.
Zewang lets it go.
I tapped at the broadcast booth. I was tapping. My neck hurt just watching
Look at
that.
Zewang just surfing and riding,
Wow.
flowing. Zewang now trying to go to the back.
Zewang is really dominating on the ground here.
Heavy hits here as well from Zewang.
Look how he's locked up that wrist as well. He's going for like a straight armbar now.
Full mount
He
for
used it to
Zewang.
full mount. Zewang is really dominating this first round.
So calm. Look at Zewang, super calm. 35 seconds left.
You know, he said in the lead up to this fight, I'm going to show you that there are levels to this game. I'm going to show you what the high level looks like. And he really
Short
is.
elbows. So look at Zewang, so
Wow.
relaxed.
He's showing that on the ground at least, he is the superior fighter here.
10 seconds left.
It looks like Nulikuwati is going to survive
Big elbow.
to see the second round, but there were some scary moments in this first round for sure.
Look at Zewang, he's so calm and collected.
Wow, what a first round.
But look at Kuwati, he just bounces back up. I don't think Kuwati's that tired. And how much energy did Zewang spend there?
That was definitely his round though.
We see
你
his
不要跟他上头，上头的意义在哪里？动脑子的啊，然后用前手去刺他，听见没有？哎，不要跟他上头。
So Zewang catches the kick here, hits him with a punch, takes him to the ground, and honestly, he was dominant on the mat. Look at this anaconda choke. Not only is he getting choked here, but his neck is getting
But
cranked
it doesn't
horribly.
look like Zewang wasn't like really squeezing that hard. I think he's very patient and smart, not blowing out his arms.
We'll see, because if you squeeze on a choke like that for too long, you can definitely risk blowing out your arms.
Seconds out.
Scary moments in the first round there. Kuwati survives. We're about to kick off round two. How much energy did Zewang expend trying to get the finish there?
We see the corner coach Zewang tell Zewang, hey, you know, use your mind. Look at Kuwati.
Ready?
Telling Zewang, let's go.
All set for round two between Nulikuwati in the blue and Zewang in the red. Zewang
Watch
very
Zewang's, goes for the knee.
Nulikuwati just coming forward like we knew he would. Huge left hand. Zewang shakes it off like it was nothing.
Goes for a flying knee.
Step in knee by Zewang. Nulikuwati
Zewang moving his head back and forth. He's got to be careful for round kicks for Kuwati.
swinging wild.
Look at how calm he is. This is the Zewang we know. Snake charming his opponents. That's what I'm going to call it. Look how he barely moves. Does a lead elbow with Kuwati coming in.
His timing is really incredible.
Goes for the elbow again. Push kick.
It's going to be like
Looks
the
for an overhand elbow. Slips through and drops him.
perfect timing on that level change by Zewang. I think that's one of Zewang's best weapons is his timing. Whether it's for strikes or level
for evading.
changes. Yeah. Take
This
down
one, he
attempts.
he slipped underneath that punch and just got the easiest take that you could imagine. There he is looking for pressure passing again.
Nulikuwati is trying to hunt for a triangle here, but Zewang is very aware. Pace is slowed a little bit here.
But this is, look how calm. Again, we've seen this from Zewang multiple times. So calm, there's a short little elbow again.
Zewang, very patient approach. Very impressed with his
Kuwati trying to grapevine the legs.
fight IQ and maturity. And you know what? There's no shame in losing to a guy like Narita.
Of course not, man. Narita is one of the most dominant fighters we have in the whole organization. But that performance I spoke to him after the fight. He told me, he's like, they actually thought that the toughest fight was the semifinals, and they really thought the million was theirs already. I spoke to the coach and I spoke to Zewang. They both told me the same message. They said, we thought it was an easy fight. We really thought it was going to be much easier. And we didn't take it serious at all. We thought it was money in the bank.
Yeah,
And,
that makes a lot of sense. But you know what? Narita is
He's
not an
shown
easy fight for
He's
anybody.
shown that he's tough as nails. Yeah.
He's still undefeated, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think in JCK he's undefeated. Yeah.
So if you look at, triangle attempt by Kuwati here, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. This is a threat. If he's able to cinch that foot
He pushes
under his
forward.
knee,
He needs to be careful.
Zewang is stacking him, but this is a threat. Don't get it twisted. This is dangerous.
And we've seen Zewang.
If he's able to lock
purple.
If he's able to lock that under his knee and break down Zewang's posture a little bit, this is,
Zewang posturing up nicely. But Zewang needs to get his other arm inside.
see the space in that triangle is still too much for it to be. But it's not a joke though. He could
But Zewang
adjust
is not
it.
really trying to power out. Zewang just staying here. Very interesting He could lift up his head. He could step over. I'm sure he knows these options. Maybe he's just waiting for Nulikuwati to burn out his legs.
He's actually just like choosing to just like punch him from within the triangle. I think he should probably try to focus on cinching up the triangle a little better because it's a real threat. If he can pull his head down, grab his shin, and change the angle a little bit.
Zewang's doing right. This is what I mean. Zewang just needs to make space.
Yeah, and
now he's hammer fisting.
Yeah, now he's cleared the threat.
The pressure pass.
And he's gonna pass.
53 seconds left.
Zewang spinning around to try to take the back here. Who would have thought that Zewang would fare so well on the ground? His grappling is actually very, very good.
Also got tricky wrestling.
Drags Nulikuwati back down to the mat. He's really dominant in the grappling exchanges, aside from that little triangle threat there, which was never too close. You're going to see maybe one of those front headlock attacks again. Doris chokes, anacondas, but there's not a lot of time left.
There's a knee. You can probably go. I bet you didn't go for a knee. He's grounded. Look at that right leg is getting ready to pop a knee.
He's got his right hand on the mat. Carefully, tactically.
Stop! Nice little elbow on the exit there.
That's got to be 2 rounds in the books for
Zewang.
Zewang, the bounty hunter. Are we calling him the bounty hunter or supernova?
I don't know. Like on Tapology, it's
supernova.
Supernova, but I saw on his banner.
你要放松，听见没有？不要跟
听我讲，
1比1了。
听我讲，他想翻你，明白吗？
Pretty good here. So aggressive.
No, and watch the timing on this level change that he hits him with. This was the story of the second round.
So, look, he gets out and just slips away, poop, and catches him. Boom.
And then, guys, when you have timing like that, you don't need a lot of strength to finish the takedown. He just fell right into it. There was a triangle attempt here by Nulikuwati, but he was never able to cinch it up to the point where it was a true threat, a fight-ending threat. Zewang did very good, staying calm, keeping his posture up, and I believe he's probably up 2 rounds. Wouldn't you say?
Yep. He does have a bit of a mark on the right side of his face. Does Zewang, so he has taken some damage.
I'm just surprised at how easily he's been able to take down Nulikuwati.
Ready?
In both rounds.
Fight!
Third and final round between Zewang in the red and Nulikuwati in the blue. Jumping start. And a taunt by Zewang says he missed me.
He says he's doing some bull fighting there. Nulikuwati.
I think Nulikuwati just being a little too eager to try to hurt the guy, rushing in with power shots, has led to him getting taken down.
Look at Zewang just faking left, faking right, really setting up. And look at watch for the turn of pace.
Another swing and a miss, says Zewang, with that spinning attack by Nulikuwati. Nulikuwati has probably got to finish the fight.
Look at this. Zewang playing with him.
He's in the matrix here. He sees all the shots coming.
Watch out for the right cross of Zewang.
The duck and dodge. You see Nulikuwati did hit him with a short right hand.
Oh, he catches him with the left there. Zewang doing a lot of baiting. Oh, front elbow.
Oh, he caught him with that one and another. This could be, he slips. Nulikuwati has got to stay off the ground if he wants to keep his hopes alive.
Nice knee from Nulikuwati again. Zewang feels like he's playing too much. He needs to be careful. He's not respecting Nulikuwati at all. Another beautiful knee to the middle. Short elbow from Zewang. Goes for that elbow again.
I feel like a left high kick from Nulikuwati is coming. Up against the fence. I think Zewang is playing.
Zewang just playing.
It's like Nick Diaz style. Playing Matador here.
Goes again.
Trying to take him down, but he
he pulls guard.
Nulikuwati cracks him with a couple elbows. I think Zewang Zewang just thought like he has such an advantage on the ground that he could pull guard and maybe make something happen here. Nulikuwati is a destroyer though, so letting this guy on top of you, I don't know how smart that is.
Feels like Zewang is just sparring. He needs to be careful. He's playing with fire. He might be up some rounds. You don't want a strong monster on top of you. Nulikuwati now on top. Nulikuwati doing exactly what he needs to do. Nice shoulder strikes there.
I wonder, Zewang looks a little tired. I wonder if Nulikuwati is able to create some separation and land some of these elbows. It could be a problem. Keep trying to pass. I think he should just focus on the ground and pound. Whatever position he's in, whether it's guard or half guard, just try to smash this guy.
A nice pass on side control. Is Zewang trying to set up maybe a buggy choke to surprise us all?
I wouldn't be surprised. That seems like exactly the kind of thing Zewang would try to do. And this is more Nulikuwati's game right here. Smashing from top position. I wish this fight could be 5 rounds.
Zewang recovers. Nulikuwati pressuring forward again. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. It does feel, I don't know, you never know with Zewang, he's got such a poker face, because this is how he fights when he's fresh. So is he actually tired or is he just playing and baiting?
Looks like Nulikuwati is going for an arm triangle, but Zewang shuts it down. A minute here to work.
Keep working. Nulikuwati talking to each other. No love lost between these two.
Absolutely not. Less than a minute here to work. I mean, Zewang might have felt like he was up 2 rounds, so he could kind of just coast the third. I don't think it's enough for Nulikuwati to just win this round. I think he needs to finish.
I agree with you, but this is not like a show of power from Zewang. Looks like he was fishing for a triangle there himself. 24 seconds left.
And
Nulikuwati is doing good here, but
he's definitely winning the round, but I don't think it's enough to win the fight.
I agree with you. Needs to do more.
10 seconds left. We're gonna see a wild final exchange here. Great fight.
Both guys have their hands raised, but
I mean,
let's see what the referee says. The judges say. I look at Zewang. I think he is actually tired. 1 year, no fights. Could be that he, isn't as prepared as he should be. He's up on the cage wall, celebrating as if he's winning.
First round, Zewang catches the kick, takes his man down, and then he absolutely dominated on the mat in the first round. He had this really close anaconda choke, and then followed it up with some brutal ground and pound here. First round was all Zewang, no doubt about that. Second round, we saw Zewang take Nulikuwati down again, and he did very well on the mat when he was in top position. Look at this level change here. Perfect timing on that takedown. Takes him down. He did get stuck in a triangle, however. I don't know how the judges will score that. And then in the third round, it was pretty much all Nulikuwati. He was chasing Zewang around here. Zewang ended up kind of pulling guard, and Nulikuwati spent a lot of time in the third round on top, landing ground and pound. Unable to find, see Zewang voluntarily goes to his back here.
Yeah, I think he thinks he could have swept or set up some submissions.
So it all depends on how they call that second round. But I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was
Zewang's round.
Yeah, me too.
We're gonna see if they give it to Nulikuwati. There's gonna be some. There's gonna be some discussion online.
So, let's go to the official judges' decision. See what they say.
Fighters. Fighters.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判29比28 ，Judge Number 1 29 to 28。2号裁判28比29 ，Judge Number 2 28 to 29。3号裁判28比29 ，Judge Number 3 28 to 29。本场比赛3位裁判分歧判定，冷风。 For the winner, by split decision, win by point, representing China, the blue corner, Nulikuwati, bahatuoli.
推兄弟
啊！
你不要推兄弟！
哎，我说了，我这么做，你可以成名，对不对？这一切为了什么？为了综合格斗，为了国内的发展，对不对？你可能拿了100万，拿了冠军，你都可能没有这个名气，但是你赢了我，你拥有了荣誉，也得到了实力，对不对？
对对对，你不要推兄弟，你不要推兄弟。
不可能，这场。 实力不代表我的那个人生，人生有很多种路，这次又是个红灯，也是对我来说一种考验。但是这次你成长了很多，来，希望加油！
加油加油！你也加油！
扎西德勒，
扎西德勒，
扎西德勒，耶！好，耶！
女士们、先生们，让我们共同把掌声送给雪域高原的赏金猎人泽旺以及努力库瓦提巴哈托列。